Hi, my name is Austin Pruitt, and I'm the owner of Fort Worth Auto Detail. Here are some of the most common questions that we get from new clients. So our most popular is going to be our essential protection, which is going to include bumper, hood, fenders, headlights, and mirrors. It's going to protect about 90% of rock chips and road debris. But if you're somebody who wants ultimate peace of mind, you hate scratches and swirls, you want set it and forget it protection, or you just view your car as an investment, then it might be worth doing complete protection. With us, no. With bad installers, sometimes. Why ours looked invisible? Because we wrap every edge, there's minimal seams, we customize your patterns, and we have over 20 years of experience. Most people won't, even really trained eyes need to look super close. Most common service is going to be PPF on the front and ceramic coating on the back of the vehicle. Yes, and you should. Ceramic coating on PPF helps repel bugs and grime. It's going to make your maintenance super easy. It's going to keep your gloss sharp. Now, it's typically only going to last about 2 to 3 years on the film, but can be reapplied anytime. So this is a common misconception, but darker doesn't always equal cooler. The truth is, with ceramic window tint, shade doesn't matter. Ceramic film has nano-ceramic particles that block infrared heat and UV rays. So for example, 70% performs just as well as 5% for heat rejection. Same performance, same price. The only difference is your personal preference. Now, something to keep in mind is going to be Texas tint laws. Darkest you can go on the windshield is going to be 70. Darkest you can go on the front two is going to be 30. The rear windows, you can go as dark as you'd like. Also, quick note, 5% looks amazing, but can hurt night visibility. So if you have difficulty seeing at night, 15% is a good balance. Polish or buffing is going to be considered paint correction and not a part of a standard detail. Our exterior detail is going to include mechanical and chemical decontamination and a high quality wax for shine and protection. Now the scratches will still be there, but paint correction is a completely different service. Your typical exterior detail can be completed in about an hour to an hour and a half, whereas paint correction can take a full day. Potentially, it really depends on the stain type and the fabric of your vehicle. There are two stains. There's tannin stains, which are going to include things like coffee, tea, and soda, and then there's protein stains like milk, blood, and food. We do use the most effective process possible, which includes steam clean, shampoo, and extraction. And also the fibers mean a lot as well. If you have an entry-level vehicle, those are going to be really tight fibers, and it's going to be a little bit more difficult to release those stains, while premium brands use more premium fibers, and it's going to be easier to clean those. So while there's no guarantee, we do use the strongest methods available. So step 1 is going to be our full interior detail to physically remove contaminants. Step 2 is going to be a variety of odor treatments. We have a top-of-the-line ozone machine, there's chlorine tablets, there's fogger treatments. Your odor may require multiple rounds, but we allow unlimited retreatments at no extra charge, and we've never found an odor we couldn't remove with persistence. The best way to protect your leather seats is with our leather coating. Better than conditioning, think about it as one-and-done protection. It's a flexible formula, so it's only going to last about 2 to 3 years. Now, it's not going to change the look or feel of your leather, but what it is going to do is protect against fading, cracking, and especially dye transfer. It's highly recommended for any white leather or if you have Tesla leather. So with ceramic coatings, it's important to compare apples to apples. So there are spray-on coatings, which typically last about 3 to 6 months. There are DIY consumer-grade coatings, which typically last about 1 to 2 years. And then there's high-end pro coatings, which typically last about 7 to 10 years. Now, prep work is most important. You need proper decontamination, which is going to remove iron, tar, sap, rail dust, things like that. You need proper paint correction, which is going to create a smooth, uniform surface for the proper bond for your coating. We here also use a special technique called adhesion promoter polish, which is really going to open up the clear coat and the pores for your coating. Bottom line, ceramic coating lifespan can be anywhere from 6 months to 10 years, depending on the type of product, the skill of the installer, and the quality of the prep. So both are going to make your car shiny and enhance appearance. Now, a coating is going to be like a wax on steroids. It's going to be stronger in every single way. So a wax typically only lasts a few months and is going to need constant reapplying, whereas a ceramic coating is going to bond to the vehicle's clear coat. It's going to last for years. A coating has better chemical resistance, UV resistance, and environmental durability. A wax is going to look good, but it's going to be very short-lived. A coating makes washing easier and it's going to keep the vehicle cleaner for longer. No, so ceramic coatings are essentially made of glass. So if you think about, if I take a rock and I throw it at a piece of glass at 60 miles an hour, that piece of glass is certainly going to break. Now, if scratches and rock chips are a concern for you, then be sure to check out our PPF service. Thank you so much for watching. If you already submitted your information, our team will be reaching out to you shortly. If you do have any questions, go ahead and give us a call today.